steaming. I've turned off the steam. I've already prepared my water ahead of time and cleaned up all my extra bowls and brushes and put them in the sanitary disinfectant. So now I'm going to go here and we're going to take our same nice warm cloth that's been soaking in warm water, squeeze it out, and we're going to remove the enzyme peel. And we do a wrap. And these towel wraps just feel good. It's an extra add-on to a facial besides using cotton, but because I have a stainless steel sink, it's very sanitary. It's always cleaned in between uses. I can clean it with alcohol, and the pads just feel good. So go gently. Whenever you're working around the eye, try to be gentle, not too rough around the eyes. So we'll get the bulk of the mask off with the diaper. And then what's left over, we'll go ahead and we'll use our sponges. And the sponges are just a little bit rougher, so they get the excess mask off. They're soaked in water. I wash my sponges, towels, sheets, smocks, all in detergent and Clorox. Then I completely dry everything. And if you wash these sponges in hot water with Clorox and completely dry them, then they are sanitized for the next, you can reuse the sponges. So I turn on my lamp. Some people do use eye coverage during this because the light is bright, but a lot of times there are blackheads and clogged pores in here, and I want to be able to see them and get to them. So I actually do not use any covers when I'm using the magnifying light. I do use rubber gloves that I get from Walgreens. Latex gloves. Some people are allergic to latex. I've never had a problem because it's such a brief time that their customers being exposed to it. 2 tissues, and then I buy these plastic extractors. So they're one-time use only, and one of the things I offer my customers is I clean their ears. Right in here, there are little pores that are very similar to the nose and to the chin. And so this helps if somebody has blackheads or oil in this part of their ear. Sometimes also if people get hair dye that gets stuck in here, you're cleaning that for them. And I prefer the disposable to the metal ones that you disinfect just in case there's any bleeding or anything. But you're going very gently. So I use that for that. And this can also be used for blackheads and whiteheads around the nose where you just scoop it out. Scoop it out. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through my magnifying glass and I'll see if I see any clogged pores on Nicole. I usually start with the forehead, work down, nose, chin, and that's the way I call it. So she does have one little clogged pore here. We'll squeeze that out. It's common to have them on the nose. Again, gently squeeze. Doesn't have to be the most painful thing for a person. And sometimes if it's their first facial, you don't want to overwork the skin, or because this is the most painful area. So we're just gently squeezing any blackheads or whiteheads out. I've cleaned the ears, I've shown you that. You're always going to want to check the chin area. Got a little bit of breakout down here. So we'll just clear these out. Otherwise, she has really beautiful skin. Again, I don't think it's necessary to over extract, especially when you're treating somebody for the first time. Just make sure any obvious blackheads and whiteheads are removed. I also check the eyebrows one more time, make sure I didn't miss any stray hairs.